him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack 'em a gob, it's time for the only news that matters. And Van Halen's only singer, David Lee Roth, played his first full concert in more than 5 years on Saturday night, May 3rd, at the 2025 edition of the M3 Rock Festival at the Merriweather Post Pavilion in Columbia, Maryland. We reached the end of my first retirement, the singer jokes at one point. How many retirements did Rocky have? 9? The set was completely dominated by Van Halen songs without a hint of Roth's solo career, not even his hit cover of California Girls. The singer was joined by Al Estrada on guitar, Ryan Wheeler on bass, Francis Valentino on drums. Roth made use of the new 4-piece group of backing vocalists, a brilliant addition to his live show and a textbook example of turning a recent weakness into strength. Ain't no tracks up here tonight, baby, he noted at one point. Roth played off his new vocal sections repeatedly during song breakdowns, and of course they did I'm the One, complete with the big a cappella breakdown. It was Roth's first official show since he opened for Kiss on May 10th, 2020 in Lubbock, Texas, just before the COVID-19 pandemic shut down the tour. When Kiss returned to the road a year and a half later, they did so without the former Van Halen and only Van Halen singer. Roth just announced a summer tour. He's doing 21 treks, and he's playing down here, and I believe it's the first show of the tour at the Hollywood Hard Rock, and I am so there. This is my review of the David Lee Roth M3 Festival that I saw through cell phones. You can't really get, the full experience, the full sound on a cell phone, but, I watched it anyway. And you know what? I really liked it. I like he has like Boys to Men back there helping him sing. I dig that, man. The man's 70 years old. And, he had a shit-eating grin the whole time. I love Dave. I have goofed on him. He's done a bunch of, crappy stuff. But I still love the man. I mean, I just remember in the 80s, man, there was nobody cooler. There was nobody better than David Lee Roth. And I still don't think anybody was better than David Lee Roth back in the 80s. Now it's a whole different story. But man, looking at that footage, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see Diamond Dave. I don't care. I know a lot of people out there do care. A lot of people always goofing on how he looks. Oh my God, he's so old. Yeah, he's been doing this for 50-something years. Wow. It's shocking he's old, right? Oh my God, he looks so bad. Yeah, I guess you can't give him head now. Back when he looked good, that's when it mattered, right? I don't give a flying F, man. I know Dave has sung like a dying frog when I saw the last 2 Van Halen shows. That 2007 show, he sounded phenomenal. And on this one, yeah, he squawks a little here and there. But he does some smart moves too. He'll talk through a part, where instead of being like a dying frog, he'll talk through parts of the song, and that's fine, man. And he has that shit-eating grin. I mean, the guy is just a little too happy, man, up there, and I love that. I don't care. He's a legend. To me, he's a legend. He may not be Diamond David Lee Roth of the 80s. That's for damn sure. But I just don't care. I saw it. I saw Diamond Dave back then. And then I saw him recently, the last few times with Van Halen. And I don't care, man. I'm going to go see David Lee Roth because he's playing the Hard Rock here in Hollywood, Florida. And I'm like, I can't miss this. He's only doing Van Halen stuff. Comparing people are like, why doesn't he do solo stuff? Hey, I ain't complaining. He does Drop Dead Legs, I'm the One, Romeo's Delight. Come on. This is some great stuff I want to witness. And that guitar player, holy moly. And Joe Satriani, these nuts. This guy rips those songs way better than Joe. Way better than Joe. You know? Stupid Sammy Hagar Belcher. Best of all worlds tour. You know, after David Lee Roth played the M3 Fest, Eddie Trunk met up with Sammy Hagar, and there was a guy there that was an illustrator. He got to draw them, and this is what happened. Eddie went up to Sammy and he said, "Hey Sammy, did you see Roth last night?" And Sammy said, "Yes, Ed, Trunk, I did." And Eddie said, "Are you all right, brother?" And Sammy said, "No, he didn't play any songs from my Van Halen era. I'm doing songs by him. I need a kiss." And Eddie said, "Okay." And the illustrator drew this picture. I think it's very lovely and touching, this picture. And I did see, well, as predicted, a lot of negative comments about the David Lee Roth performance, but oddly enough, man, I saw a lot of positive as well. Because when I watched it, I was like, this ain't bad, you know, but everybody, you know, likes to crap on everything, so. Hey, including me, I crap on stuff, so. If you think it was a crappy performance, that's your thing. That's cool, whatever, man. I thought it was good enough for me to throw down some money and go see him at the Hollywood Hard Rock come July, man. It's going to be great. I love it. If you don't go. I guess you won't. I'll go and I'll have fun. And my good friend, Joseph Staub, he went to the M3 and he gave me that report. He told me it was phenomenal. It was unbelievable, he said. So I believe him, actually. And then there were a lot of people that were at the festival. I see write stuff like, "Hey, you weren't there. It was great. I was there and it was awesome." And blah, blah, blah. But whatever, man. There's people that love Dave now. There's people that hate Dave now. I'm kind of in the middle. But I love him enough to go pay to see him. But anyway, what do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Positive, negative, I don't care. If you think David Lee Roth sucks and is a joke now, go right ahead. We may not agree, my friend, but we are open to express our feelings. And leave it in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching The Only News That Matters. And stay frosty. Like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. And listen to Van Halen's Six Pack. And smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.